Hey guys, welcome to Red 50. Today we are going to be restoring some headlights, and we're going to show you how to restore your headlights and make them brand new by using this product, Cerakote Ceramic Headlight Restoration Kit. I've already done the driver's side. As you can see, it's a lot better than what this was here. And this is the passenger side, which is extremely yellow. Using the ceramic headlight restoration kit will help you restore your headlights, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on getting brand new headlight. This will be about 30 bucks or so. I'll leave a link in the description. So we're going to use this kit, and everything's supplied with this kit. We're not going to add any other tools or any other sandpaper. Everything that you're going to see me use is supplied with the kit itself. Let's go ahead and get to work to make these headlights look brand new. This is everything that kind of comes with the headlight kit. You've got step 1, step 2, and step 3. So there's 3 steps to this whole process. This is the step 1. You've got 4 wipes. We're going to start with this first, and I'm going to demonstrate everything for you. And this is step 2 here as well, which is going to be sanding it using 2 different sandpaper. And you've got some supplied gloves here as well that you can use. And this will be the last step that will make the headlights look brand new by using ceramic clear coating. Now this car is pretty much 16 years old, so I'm not going to be extremely careful with it. But if you do care about your car's paint, it is recommended to use some painter's tip and block off the surrounding of the headlights so you don't get any of this stuff, or when you're sanding it onto the car's paint. It might also be easier to open up the hood so you have a clear access to the headlight. So we're going to just get started, and I'll walk you through how to do this. It is recommended to put also the gloves on as well. You want to do the gloves on for the step 1. Once you're done with step 1, you want to discard your gloves because it does come with 2 pairs, as you can see right here. Second pair of the glove will be used for the step 3. I'm not using these gloves because I just did the driver's side, so they're used up, but I will show you how to do the passenger side. Now, before you get started, it is important to wash the headlights with soapy water. I had just finished washing the car, so I just put some water to kind of damp up the headlights. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the step 1. So step 1 has these 4 different wipes that we're going to be using. The instructions are to basically go in circular motion throughout the headlights. So you want to get all the different areas of the headlights in circular motion. You can see how dirty it got with the first one. So I'm going to go ahead and use all 4 of them in this process. Depending on how bad your headlights are, you might not need to use the 4 wipes that are provided for the step 1. So once you're kind of gone through all 4 of them, you just want to make sure you get every single corner or every single crevice for the headlight, depending on how your headlights are shaped. Some are pretty much flat. This one has like a couple of different bumps that I had to kind of go through. So I'm just making sure I'm getting every single corner with this headlight. And like I said, it is important if you have the gloves, you want to put the gloves on for the step 1 as well. I have already used it on the driver's side, so I don't have a brand new pair of gloves. Now once you're done, you want to go ahead and wash the residue off. You want to wash the headlights again and wait for it to dry up. So I'm washing the headlights here, and as you can see, just taking up the excess off from the step 1 of the wipes that we used up. Now next up, we're going to go ahead and talk about doing the sanding procedure. So sanding is going to be the most important part. It comes with 2 sand kits. You got the red one here and also gray or green one. So we're going to start with the gray or the red one first, and you're going to just basically, it snaps back on, and you want to start it, and you want to apply this in a universal motion. So here, instead of doing circular motion, I'm just going back and forth, and you can kind of see how cloudy the headlights are getting. So this is taking out all the oxidization, and then you want to make sure as you're sanding it, you keep doing the wet sanding. So as you can see, I'm putting some water on the headlights as I'm going. You don't want to dry sand it. It's just a lot more rougher for the headlights. But you can see as I'm kind of going through it, it's getting extremely yellow or very cloudy. And that's a good sign. It may look terrible right now. I'm going to put a little bit more water on it, and we're going to go ahead and keep doing that. So you want to just basically go in universal motion. You want to kind of tackle every single corner. So I'm really making sure for the corners, and sometimes it's hard to get them and you might miss them, but you want to make sure you get every single corner, and you want to keep going at it for about 2 to 3 minutes. Admittedly, it does get pretty tiring to be kind of sanding the headlights for about a couple minutes or so, but you really want to make sure, because this is really the key step. If you kind of miss it, or if you're kind of being lazy with it, you're not going to have a good result. So as you can see, even though my headlights are pretty cloudy at this point, I still want to make sure I still get every single crevice. I was timing myself to get to 2 to 3 minutes, and now you can see that pretty much you can't see the inside bulbs or anything. So once that's done, you want to go ahead and remove that sandpaper, and we're going to use the second sandpaper. So as you can see, I'm removing the red one here, and I'm going to use the gray or the green one here. So this is going to be more of a detailing one, and we're going to do the same thing on this process as well. You want to go in universal motion, and you want to go for 2 to 3 minutes for this one as well. So by the end of it, you are going to get pretty tiring, but you want to make sure you keep wetting the headlights. So I have a spray bottle with me, so I'm wetting the headlights, and I'm just kind of going back and forth, making sure every crevice is taken care of. And here you can see, you can kind of start to see the headlight shape come back a little bit. With the step 2, like the earlier sandpaper we used, it was pretty much all cloudy, but now we can see we're getting a little bit of shape of the headlights back. So that's a good sign that you're removing all the oxidization, but real magic really happens in step 3. So yeah, you want to keep doing this for 2 to 3 minutes, and once you're done with it, we're going to switch to the step 3. So now we're officially done with step 2. We have used both sandpapers, but now we want to wash the car one more time, or wash the headlights, to get all the cloudiness away from the headlights. So I'm just rinsing it off to making sure I'm doing the driver's side as well. But you want to make sure that you're rinsing it off and there's no residue left from sanding. So the whole cloudy look that you're seeing, if you're doing it correctly after you wash your car, or after you wash the headlights after the step 2, it should look something like that. It's not going to be fully clear, but it's going to look a lot better than what it did before you started doing that. And with that, we're going to be able to move to the step 3 of the process, and that is going to be applying this ceramic coating on the headlights. So you can see this is the step 3 of it. We're going to first dry the headlights. So this is important. The second time we washed the headlight before step 2, we didn't have to dry them because we were just wet sanding it. But here you want to make sure the headlights are dried before you do the step 3. So I'm using a microfiber cloth so I don't scratch my headlights, and I'm making sure the headlights are pretty much dried up before I apply the clear coating. Now, clear coating is a little bit tricky, so you want to make sure you follow this instructions very clearly. So once you have the headlights like this, the step 3 is the clear coat. Now you want to apply it in a way where you're covering 50% overlap. So you're going to do a 50% overlap, and you'll see the technique I'm using. I do more than one coat compared to what the instructions say, but here, look at me. I'm being careful with it. I'm going on the top layer, but the second one, I'm doing a 50% overlap. And again, I'm doing the 50% overlap on the bottom layer, and we're going all the way to the bottom, 50% overlap. And you can see the headlights look a lot more clear. I'm going at it one more time, even though the instructions you don't have to, but this allows me that if I missed a spot, here you can see I'm just being very careful on the corners. If I have missed a spot, I'm just going over it very gently to make sure. You don't want to have to redo the code entirely, but you want to make sure you catch every single instance. And once that's done, your headlights are pretty much going to be restored like they're brand new. So let's take a look at the final results of the headlights. You can see the results here. Both headlights are done. This one looks a lot cleaner than the driver's side, but they're still both look really good. Here you go. Here's the close-up view. We're gonna clean up the car a little bit because I've got some residue from the sanding that I did. So I'm gonna clean this up, but I think I'm beyond impressed in terms of what the car looks like versus what it used to look like. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial on how to restore your headlights to make them pretty much look brand new. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, and of course subscribe to Red 50 for more videos.